precisely why I asked about the history of the municipal property taxes within the last 25 years or so. Some of it I haven't been able to find. I've only been able to find up to, I think, 2007 on our website. And then I see some on the state website, but what I see on the state website contradicts what I see on East Windsor's website. I don't know if that's because the state website includes the county and school board. I don't know. That was why I had initially emailed that question to you. Another part of the reason, obviously, why I asked about the history of the municipal rate is because obviously we all know that we have a property tax crisis in the state of New Jersey. We have record-breaking poverty in the state of New Jersey. Apparently, a fourth of the state is considered poor, and I do believe that property tax is a major contributor to that. And so I'm earnestly wanting to know how often you have cut taxes, how often you've raised taxes, and what we can see in terms of what we could expect in the future years in terms of plans to lower the property tax rate. Now I know that you've often mentioned the influence that the county rate has had and the influence that the school board rate has had. And I agree with you, and in fact, I'm not going to go into detail, but what the school board could experience because of the Common Core could be very detrimental in terms of property tax increases. My question then is, what are we going to see in terms of the municipal rate? What have we seen, what can we expect to see, and what would be done so that we could see it? What can we do to see municipal property tax relief? And I just wish that when I ask these questions that you would answer them. I note that I said a bunch of things, and when I finished, you just went on with business as if what I said didn't matter. And I think that's a shame that what I say doesn't matter to you. So I wanted to let you know that I feel that way. And I think that's a shame that now the people of East Windsor, should they decide to come here, they would get the idea that maybe you think the same thing, that if they disagree with you and they challenge you, that they're to expect you to basically tell them to sit down and that you don't want to hear what they have to say. So I just wish that you would think a little bit more about what I say and appreciate it a little bit more. It's not like I'm trying to insult you. It's not like I'm trying to attack your character. As I said before, where if there's a possibility that I'm wrong somehow, I would love for you to help me understand my contradictions. That's why I point them out, because I care about the well-being of East Windsor. Another question I have, you came up with this arbitrary 6-minute rule in terms of a time limit. Now, just to be clear, unless I'm incorrect, I believe there's no time limit on there's no ordinance calling for a time limit, which would mean you would not be allowed technically to impose a time limit. I want to put that out there. The next question I have in connection to that is, what was your method of calculation in terms of how you decided that 6 minutes was the perfect amount of time to communicate something? I wanted to know that. And you had mentioned a suggestion box. In terms of suggestion boxes, that's a great idea. I had brought up things that Naples does earlier this evening. One thing they do is they have a suggestion box for their budget, ideas people have in terms of how they can cut things, etc. So maybe that's something that we could do here in East Windsor, is have not only a suggestion box for school students, but suggestion boxes for the community to offer ideas how we can fix the budget, maybe other ideas, maybe just a general suggestion box beyond the public comments here. And that's all I just want to say. I just really hope that you learn to respect people who disagree with you and who earnestly try to come to an understanding. Thank you.